Hello world! I think it's about time we did another drugstore haul, so let's get on that. Hey everybody, Shelly here, and today I've got for you another drugstore haul. It has been a little bit since the last one I did, so I've been picking up a few things here and there. Some of them I've tried, some of them I just purchased. So I figured I'd share what I've been picking up because, you know, as the holidays come, I feel like I'm constantly stopping at CVS or Rite Aid or any drugstore because I forgot something that I need along the way to somewhere. So first up, I'm going to show you a few things I got from Dollar Tree. Now, of course, every time I'm there, I check to see if they've got any of the Wet n Wild brushes, and this time I picked up the contour brush, which I don't think I have one of these yet. They actually had a fresh, full stock of all the eyeshadow brushes, but I already have so many of them that I don't really need any more, but I picked this one up. But my real find at Dollar Tree was they had a bunch of OPI nail polishes for $1. These are like $8 to $9 normally. Some of them look like they'd been around for a while, so you know, I shook them up and looked to see if they looked like they were old, and nope, they look like they all came together just fine. So I picked up a couple of those. Cannot beat OPI for $1. The rest of this came from CVS, and I learned a new trick about their beauty club. I do have a video about saving money with the CVS Beauty Club. I will link that down below. But the new trick that I learned is that on Sundays, their coupons overlap. So if, for example, they ran a $2 off $6 of Rimmel products last week, and then they run that same coupon again this week, if you go on Sunday, you can apply both of those coupons to your single purchase. So I got the benefit of combining coupons today, and these are a combination of the in-store display discounts and the discounts you get in the app and the extra rewards bucks things. So today I went shopping and spent $62 and actually paid $11. So it was a really good day at CVS. This isn't all I got. I had to buy a bunch of batteries. That's not a fun thing to buy, but the fun things to buy. So speaking of Rimmel, so with my Rimmel coupon, I got the Rimmel Lasting Finish Comfort Serum Foundation, and I got this in the lightest shade, which is 091 Light Ivory. I'm not entirely positive it's quite light enough, but I'm hoping it will be. Unfortunately, it does not have a pump, but it also was regular price, like $7 something, I think. So let's see what shade this comes out as. Oh, it might be light enough. It's definitely pink enough in terms of the undertone for me. This might work. I'm curious, and since we've got, I've been working on the Foundation Fest series, I figured I'd grab a new one to try. So that will be coming soon. And also from Rimmel, I picked up another one of their Provoca Lips long wear. These are 16-hour wear lip colors. Step 1, step 2, you put the color on, then you put the gloss on. I have this in one of their red shades, and it has very quickly become my very favorite red to wear because it really is transfer proof and long wearing, and it wears nicely throughout the day. If I can get this open. Which way does it go? I'll swatch it for you. Oh, it's so pretty. I was going for wanted some kind of like nice nude, sort of mauvey nude. So that is very exciting to me. I like this line. Hopefully I will like this color as well. I also had a coupon for just a straight up discount off of any amount spent on Almay brand cosmetics. Now, I decided while I was in the store, they also had a buy one, get one half off. So I got two different things from Almay. First up, I got a Nutrients, a nude lip gloss, and this is supposed to be nourishing and hydrating and all that good stuff. And I've been really into nude lips lately, which is bizarre because of course tis the season for a bold vampy lip, which is what I normally want to go for when it's not the season. Anyway, I'm just backwards land, that's where I live. The other Almay thing I got is displayed as new. It's their Age Essentials Lip Treatment. And it's got an anti-aging core, but what I really got it for is it's SPF 30. So it looks like it's sort of a hydrating lip balm kind of a thing with SPF. And I have never really paid any attention to SPF on my lips, and I have horribly dry, cracked, miserable, horrible, awful lips. So I'm going to try that out, and maybe that'll get me in the habit of wearing some sort of SPF on my lips every single day, which would not be a bad thing. I have one more Rimmel thing that I didn't get today. I got a couple weeks ago, and I am loving it. It is from their Kate Moss line, I believe. The lipsticks that they've got, this is in the shade 54 Rock and Roll Nude, and these aren't like the most awesome wearing lipsticks. They're just your typical cream lip, but you know, they do have to be reapplied. They're not long wear or anything, but they're very, very, very comfortable, and this color is just a super, super nice nude. It works really well with my skin tone. It is not too pale for my skin, unlike, oh, do I have it here? This did not make my favorites at all. This was from Soap and Glory, and it's their Sexy Mother Pucker lip. And if you compare the two, here's the Sexy Mother Pucker, and it was supposed to be the perfect nude, but on me, it is just way too pale. It just makes me look like I have no color whatsoever. So the Rimmel definitely preferred in terms of color. So I grabbed that. This is typically in one of those limited edition displays that is, you know, set up in the little special limited edition area of your drugstore. It's got the rose gold case, whereas the rest of the Kate ones, they're not in this tube, this rose gold tube. So keep your eye out for these. I actually wish I had grabbed more colors of the limited edition ones, because they, at least the rose gold tube ones, because the colors looked really nice. And now that I know that I like this one, I wish I had more, but I've literally only found this display at 2 different drugstores. One was at a Walgreens in the Chicago suburbs, and one was here in Virginia in Harrisonburg, and I've been to probably a dozen different drugstores in each town and literally only found one display in each state. So if you see it, grab it. Next up, this is the new from CoverGirl. You've probably seen it all over the place. The So Lashy mascara line. And I picked this up a couple weeks ago, and here's what the tube looks like. It's this very sort of novelty, gimmicky thing where the end of the mascara wand is a ball. And this ball is what they call a lash finder. And you're supposed to be able to, you know, find all those tiny little lashes that don't want to get caught and get them with that. Now, in practice, it's not as awkward as I expected, but it's, the biggest problem for me is that the little ball tip at the end grabs a ton of product, and when you're finding those tiny little lashes, you do not want goops and globs of product on the end of that ball, and it's really hard to wipe it off because it's a ball. But once you are applying the mascara regularly, like the regular long part of the wand, it really is nice. I mean, it's nice is probably a little of an extremely positive word for it, but it's decent. So I do like the little ball at the end for getting my lower lash line. I don't like that it gathers so much product and makes it so messy if you don't find a way to wipe it off first, and if you do wipe it on, you know, a cloth or anything, you're wasting a ton of product. So I would say in general, don't waste your money. It's not horrible, but it's just kind of gimmicky and not really any better than any of my other drugstore mascaras. So there's that. Oh, I forgot to mention from Dollar Tree, they also had a ton of Wet n Wild nail polishes. This is the Wild Shine nail color, and it says limited edition. I can't tell what color it is because the purple one is backwards in the container. So it looked like purple and silver, a little burgundy, a little fall action. I'll take it. Looks good to me. Next, I got a couple of Physicians Formula things. Now, these are the Youthful Wear line, so this is the box you're looking for. And they make tons and tons of claims on these. primarily that you will look 10 years younger. Let's see, so I've got 2 of these. This box is for the spotless powder, which is supposed to even skin tone, show less visible sun damage over time. So 90% of people saw less visible sun damage in 2 weeks, and significantly lighter dark spots in 3 weeks, and less dark spots overall in 4 weeks. And then 100% saw less fine lines and deep wrinkles in 3 weeks. So apparently there are some ingredients in here that are supposed to be, sounds kind of anti-aging, kind of targeted at the people that want to look more youthful. Now, you know me and my sunspots, anything that promises to get rid of them, I'm all about it. So here is the Spotless Wear. It's a translucent powder. What is my camera focusing on over there? It's a translucent powder, so it's not intended as a foundation. It's meant to help extend the wear of your foundation, which they also claim. It does have a mirror compact, and it comes with a little brush, and their packaging is always nice. It's a nice solid compact. I think it'll survive well in my purse if I could get the brush back in the bag. This did survive a trip flying across the room when my cat jumped on my vanity, landing on the hardwood floors, and no damage. I also picked up the illuminating version of the Youthful Wear translucent setting powder. It is just kind of the same thing, but with a little bit of sparkle. I don't usually go for anything illuminating, but it really does seem to sort of smooth things out. This one did not make quite as many anti-aging claims, so I think I will use this more as when I'm looking for this particular look, and then the spotless one whenever else I'm needing powder. I've been using them both as a setting powder to my liquid foundations, and so far I am enjoying them both. I cannot yet speak to whether or not the dark spots are going to go away because of it, but one can dream. Last up, I've got an e.l.f. product. This was a result of me needing to pick something else. I was getting a brush, and if I spent $2 more, I would have gotten extra bucks at CVS, so I grabbed this. This is their eyebrow gel and powder eyebrow kit in dark. Now, I've got a couple variations of dark brown eyebrow pencils and eyebrow powders, and I feel like they're not quite dark enough. They're almost dark enough. I need to someday upgrade my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've got medium brown and dark brown. I was doing medium brown when I had my hair blonde because I didn't want my eyebrows to be super, super, super dark, but they are super dark. So now that my hair is darker again, I want my natural brow color, and the dark brown feels like it's a little too light for me. So I picked up the e.l.f. one, and I am encouraged. It does look like the gel is a bit darker than the ones I currently have. So I am encouraged by this. These are nice little compacts. It's a really sturdy compact. It's got a little mirror. It's got a little brush, a 2-sided brush, gel side, and then a looser powder side to set your eyebrow gel, and it just, you can see through it. So if you've got this sitting, in a collection of stuff, you can tell that it's not blush. You can see through the window and definitely know what it is. I just think it's really nice. e.l.f. has been stepping up their game lately. I really feel like they're stepping up their game a little bit. So there is my collection of things I've picked up recently at the drugstore. These may make it into a favorites and fails video in the future. I will let you know if I love or dislike any of them. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to see some more of my drugstore or shopping hauls, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you have not yet already. I appreciate you guys hanging out and geeking out over makeup with me. Thanks for spending some time at Geek Out of Water. Thanks a lot. Take care of each other. Have a good one. Bye-bye.